Yo, yo. Starting late again tonight, I know. Foolish decision on my part, perhaps. I hope not, though. Maybe I'll be lucky and be able to sleep a little bit earlier tonight. I think that's a little more likely than last, because last night, after I got off, I stayed awake until somewhere around, I want to say 4 or 5 in the morning. Not entirely by choice. I did spend a good amount of that time at my desk, just watching off stream on my computer. But I didn't spend the entire time doing that. I did end up trying to go to bed uh, at like 4 a.m., I want to say. I would have had at least 3 hours of sleep. And I didn't end up falling asleep for another whole hour. And I was trying. I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't distracted. I was just eyes shut, laying in bed. Uh, I was nice and cozy in my blankets. It just doesn't work. Sleep schedule would not allow it. So I got my 2 hours of sleep today and managed surprisingly well throughout the majority of the day. I did take a nap when I got home, but it wasn't actually that long. I want to say it was maybe half an hour, potentially less. And that brings me to here. I've been awake since. So maybe I'll manage to push through a good hour or so of this and hopefully call it soon after that. So that way I can get a good 5 or 6 maybe hours of sleep tomorrow. We'll see. I think shooting for 5 would be a good start, and then I have the next day after that off, so I'm looking forward to that. Maybe there'll be more of this to come tomorrow, Wednesday. So for me, it is now technically Tuesday, but I think of tomorrow as like after I wake up Tuesday, and then or past 6 a.m., whichever one comes first. But or comes, yeah. If I'm awake when 6 a.m. rolls around, it is then the next day in my head, and then otherwise the next day occurs to me whenever I wake up. But whatever the case, colloquially, unofficially, tomorrow being Tuesday, I work, and then the day after that, Wednesday, I do not. So we'll see how it goes. Today was fine. I didn't find it too unpleasant, except for the fact that I had to deal with a leg injury from when I went rock climbing. That was a little unpleasant. I went to the doctor as well today, actually. That's why it took a while to get on. I was gonna go straight home and take a nap, but after I stretched my leg too far getting out of my car, embarrassingly enough, I was just cooked. So I was like, let me go to the doctor now to verify that everything's okay. So a few phone calls and $25 copay later, and I got scammed. There's a blizzard that's rolled in. Awesome. It'll improve the ambiance. Yeah, they're like, sounds like you're all right. It should heal over time. You good? All right. Take care. I was like, cool. No scans, no diagnostic, no MRI, no medicine, nothing. No effort. I can't say no effort. They heard me out. They took me in on short notice, but it wasn't necessarily a walk-in. I did call to ask if they had time for an appointment. Whoa, what a flicker. That was extreme. And they claimed to. So I was expecting a good like 20 minutes at least. But I wasn't going to continue troubling them. If they were eager to rush me out, then I wasn't going to argue. Alright, so I gather that I meant to go this way. Especially based off the fact that my screen is freezing. And, I've never seen this mechanic elsewhere in the game.
Much more cold.
Yeah, I hear you, Jin. I hear you. Are you gonna start taking damage here? What's gonna happen? Odd. There's a dog down there aggroed to me. I want to get him taken care of.
Getting colder.
I feel like this is supposed to represent like wolves.
Need to warm up.
Oh, please tell me he doesn't recycle the same like 2 lines. Okay. I think this is as warm as I can get. So now I know I have to go quickly. but I want the predator hides. I should have time.
Need to warm up.
Okay, they could have afforded to not have him spamming these voice lines.
Can't take much more cold.
All three in the same order
Campfire is
too.
my only hope.
Oh, there's a fourth we've discovered. Okay. Alright. Yeah, hopefully my leg stays in decent condition.
So cold.
Wow, Collat, I was not expecting that.
Need warmth. Soon.
Go for it, dog. You're warm here. You'll never be cold again. I also had to ponder today what I'm going to watch during my lunch breaks now, because I've caught up on Vinland Saga, and I don't want to start something that's super long again, especially not another anime, because I've watched like 4 in a row now. And Off and I are watching Lazarus and
Soon.
To Be Hero X. So I was thinking, I gotta watch something live action. Samurai here.
Rest by the fire, my lord.
Thank you. Are you alright?
I thought he said he sent to
It
Ronin.
hurts more than my body.
It's an unforgiving mountain. What were you hoping to find at the top?
Answers. Power. Anything. A flaming sword would be useful in a place like this.
That is true.
So it would.
I'm sure you'll pass the mountain.
It's a lot of fires built up the mountain as well. I didn't even really think about that before. Man, like, they're just everywhere. I wonder if this inspired one of the dungeons in Destiny 2.
Getting colder. Need warmth. Soon.
Okay, I think this is the first time they kind of bait you.
Need a fire soon.
Yeah, because I'm gonna freeze here. Flaming arrow could come in clutch. He's gone? What, is this some kind of apparition? Am I seeing a mirage? Okay, I think that's actually the direction I'm supposed to go. I didn't see a way to climb up over here,
So cold.
so I'm gonna send it in this direction. Might have been a fake out, I think.
So cold. Need warmth. Soon. Need a fire soon.
Alright, Jin, I need you to go through these animations as quickly as possible.
Another campfire. A death poem. The mountain beat them.
Okay, I hope this isn't gonna kill me while I read this. I'm gonna just do it quick because it's not opening like a menu. Like those who first found the flame. Like those who first found the flame. I will harness its power. I'll show all those who sit against me that I am no longer their toy. I won't fail like all the others. I have to like take my headphones off because the creaking sound is kind of disrupting my... It's like jamming my speech. Makes it sound like I have an impediment.
That's better.
Hello, Humphrey. Yeah, right? You know, I was surprised that there wasn't a whole lot of that earlier in this chapter. Although, I don't think you were here when I first started the climb and he was recycling the same 4 lines 3 times in a row for 3 separate journeys to different campfires. I also missed what he said, so I hope it wasn't incredibly important.
Need warmth. Soon. That campfire is my only hope. Hurry and light. Can't take much more cold.
Okay, so I guess the samurai that I've met along the way is the one that lit all of those fires, but either didn't continue or is going to go backtrack on the way down.
Another death poem. So close to the peak.
Sleep comes drawing near. Sleep comes drawing near. Deeper I begin to sink. Cold and slow is death.
So cold.
Okay, the wind actually isn't guiding me in this direction, like the climb that I'm doing right now.
Need to warm
So
up.
I hope I'm not getting baited again. Oh, you can reach that? Oh shit! Okay, bear. Let's be polite here. Frost troll type beat. Think about this, bear.
Someone built a dojo here.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy. No way.
Welcome, my lord. Call me Betomaru.
I kind of wanted to kill the bear,
Jin
but
Sakai.
whatever.
I wasn't expecting to find anyone up here.
I've wondered if any would make the climb. You seek the way of the flame.
I do.
Invaders
seek
from
the way of
west
the
with
flame. I've
flaming
been seeking it
swords
for a long
threaten
time.
Tsushima.
They brought back the gift offered to them by my ancestor.
Teach me, Betomaru. A samurai will show the Mongols the true power of your way.
Take a piece of the rock, and we will face each other in combat. Only then will you learn the way of the flame.
Piece of the rock. I'd have thought that it would be in the dojo. But I suppose not. It's not gonna stop me from grabbing the Sashimono banner that I'm hearing though. I also still hear the bear outside. I go get my get back. I hope that I can fast travel back here, should I ever desire, because if I am going to miss the opportunity to collect stuff, that would be a shame. This dojo's nice. This is nice. Was that a record artifact? No. It was 2 teapots. Wow. That is not as... Oh, actually, okay. I didn't even realize that this is like a meteor. I mean, I figured it was going to be, but I didn't see the thing behind it. I was just looking at the thing that I have to collect.
Now to duel Betomaru and learn his technique.
Alright. I'm gonna have to use my resolve pretty early here, because I'm pretty sure I'm still low health from the climb. This guy looks cool, though. I like his mask. And his helmet. The whole fit kind of fire. Sword, too. Ooh, clean. There we go. That third poke that he does is tough. Do it again. Do it again.
The way of the flame is unforgiving.
I see that. Bro, he's quick.
Now, strike your sword against your piece of the rock.
Yeah.
Once more, let the way of the flame guide you.
Oh. The warmth will keep me protected.
Our fight ends here, my lord.
Good. The way of the flame is not meant for friendly rivals. I will wield it well against the enemies of Tsushima.
You have learned the way of the flame. Never forget it is a gift that fell from the heavens, Lord Sakai.
Oh, it's considered a ghost weapon. Okay, so that must be the other thing that I was missing. I'm getting incendiary oil now. That kind of surprised me. I was thinking that this would just be a... Because it says it costs resolve, I thought it would just be like an innate ability that he has. But like the rock itself would be enough. Because it doesn't say that he used any oil. So I would have figured it's a matter of just Jin has the rock now, so at any point you can combine it with some of his gear. But interesting. Cool. Well, I got that now, and I'm about to get the Mongol commander armor, so I'm looking forward to that. And let's see. Oh, I am stacking up more technique points. Cool. I was worried that I wasn't going to. Oh, I wonder if the Way of the Flame and the Smoke Bomb would be cool. I bet it would be. Alright, let me heal up one more time. Oh, and I have to descend Mount Jogaku. All good. I'm killing the bear, I can't... the bear could live peacefully here. It's done no wrong. I mean, it did kill somebody. But, like... It's just a bear. It's in its nature. You may live, bear. Okay, so this is considered a
Is there
ghost
something
technique.
else,
Right.
Lord Sakai?
Can I just talk to you?
This place isn't what I expected.
My ancestors trained in the way of the flame here, free of worldly distractions.
What of yourself?
I live to share my teaching with those who deserve it. Another may come who needs the way of the flame.
I really like your sword. Okay, well that other person's gonna have to dodge the bear or kill it. Yeah, what was this guy's name? Maru? He's chill. I like him. Is there a side room over here? Nah, okay. Just the main room for the dojo. That's chill. That's fine. Alright, nothing else aside from the banner on top. I honestly thought there might be like a... I don't know. Something. Oh, I can descend this way? Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, can I climb this rock though? There's just like a... one of these... was gonna say statues. I didn't realize these are just like frozen sets of armor. But there's something up there. It is like a statue. Maybe I can get up from the top of the dojo. I kind of hope that I can. Oh, it looks like I can. Okay, well now I'm just robbing a shrine. Oh, I can get more incendiary oil here. Okay. Alright, well, several points to descend from. I'm gonna choose this one over here. I wonder if that determines the path that you take down.
You return safely.
It was a treacherous climb, but I've learned the way of the flame.
It's unruly and powerful, my lord. Take care the flames do not burn you.
The way of the flame will only consume the Mongols.
There we go. Complete all of the mythic tales. The Undying Flame. Oh, Purity of War. A warrior's unswerving resolution will bring victory. Okay, aside from the nose, I really like this one a lot. The pointy nose is a bit of a questionable look, but it's like the same material as this. But I think it looks a little cooler. Actually, the Green Goblin look is kind of growing on me. Obviously without the green, but... I'm just looking at all I have right now. It's crazy how much diversity they have in these little masks. Izanami's grief. The fire of a warrior's fury cannot be contained. You know, I was hoping to be that clean look that the other guy had. That Bedomaru had. But, unfortunately not. I guess this wouldn't be a terrible look for what I'm wearing now, right? Currently I'm using... What is it? It's something up here, I think. Yeah, Mamushi Venom. So I really like the checkered texture on the sheath. The diamond pattern. But maybe I'll take a look at Hunting Bear. Because there is a little bit of yellow in the ropes around his shins, but I don't know. It's not the same as the one that's on the sword itself, and I feel like it's just a little out of place. That's a pretty cool look, but... I'm gonna go back to... Not Hunting Bear, what was it? Mamushi Venom. I like that one. Okay, well. I've got my new technique. That was much faster than I was expecting. I thought that would take at least an hour. Or maybe like 40 minutes, but just about 30 is not bad. And I did dilly-dally a little bit. So I guess that explains what the other ghost weapon in this is.
Looking for me?
Yeah, you're getting away with the flame. That was pretty nice. Yeah, the fact that you're still crawling is pretty crazy to me.
I need your help! You'll be free soon.
Got me in a bush. Fortnite activated.
Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Be careful up there.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Happen to provide any oil there? I would have greatly appreciated some incendiary oil. And my horse ran all the way over there. The fact that they like turned to face me felt kind of weird.
They only need the port. For what? Cut down enough timber to double the size of their fleet. Sail for the mainland in the spring.
So that's why they're in Karyakata. They don't care about
He's facing this way, but I don't think I'm supposed to approach from this way.
I've been searching for them for so long, and I have nothing to show for it.
My lord, did you find the armor?
The enemy will never wear your master's work, and the Mongols paid for his death.
It eases my pain to know his killers won't hurt anyone else. I just wish I could learn from him one last time.
You can't teach others.
You're right. I'll take an apprentice. Make sure my master's technique lives on. Here, let me adjust the fit.
See how this comes out. I want to see how it turns out when he's actually wearing it. It's going to look like what I saw on the menu. It looks exactly like what I saw on the menu. I don't think I'm going to wear this. Mongol Commander's Armor. Armor specially designed to be worn by Khotan Khan. Major increase to health. Reduces all damage by a major amount. Disguises you while out of combat. Massively reducing Mongol detection speed. I thought it was going to stop at disguises you while out of combat. I was like, that's crazy. I figured that might be something that it offers, but bro, I'm going to add on, and when I get that charm that lets me pet a dog to tame it, I'll add that on. That'd be clean. But as always, let me make sure that I throw on matching weapon and armor, or weapon and sword and bow set, I guess is what I'm looking for. And I like that it comes with the mask as an individual piece. I'm curious how it's going to look with something like the, say, the Kinsei armor. Which, like, might look a little weird, because... yeah, it's under the hat, but... let's do something else. What about, like... okay, it would look a little dumb with Tadayori's armor, I think. Although the Shattered Mask of Tomoe would make a lot of sense with Tadakuri's attire. Okay, yeah, I just don't know if there's ever going to be a situation that I wear that without a hat. Who knows, maybe it'll look good in the Hero of Tsushima armor. I don't know. You know what? Let's see it with this. I do think that's kind of cool. That is a little cool, I can't lie. I'm not going to switch out anything that I already have on for my other fits, but I did like the way it looked. But maybe with Kosaku's armor, I'll consider it. No. Okay. Let's add some matching weapon sets. I want something with some green here. Assuming that there are no other dyes for this, of course. I know that I have a bow that I just got from Ishikawa that'll match. But for this, I might do something like Hunting Bear, but I kind of want a larger sheath like what we see here in Shogun Storm and Hijiki and Sunlight. But again, I prefer not the wrapped one and something with a little bit of green to match the accents in the armor. Like Spring Bamboo would be fine. It's just kind of not got a lot going on. I mean, so far it seems a little better than what I'd selected. Although Midnight Hanabi, it just looks nice. Let's consider either of these two. Let's try this one. Not quite. I don't think that one is as nice either. So I guess I'll just stick with that for now. And then the bow. We'll go with that. I think that'll be a good match, because otherwise I would just end up doing Piercing Shadows, which matches the yellow somewhat well, because it's got kind of that tinge to it within the right angle. I don't know, I kind of like the green. And then for the long bow, I don't like that color as much because I feel like that doesn't match as well as I would like. The red is a little bit out of place. And I worry that the purple would definitely be out of place. And same thing with the blue. I am going to look to see if there are any other dye options for this. But for now...
What would my uncle think if he saw me in this?
Worn by high-ranking Mongol warriors and leaders. Worn by Mongol soldiers. Yeah, I think Lord Shimura would have an aneurysm if he saw Jin wearing this.
That's not possible.
Do you need anything, my lord?
Take your time.
Yes. I highly doubt that you have dyes for this armor. I can't lie. But if you did, would have been interesting.
At first, she wasn't sure. He
I
highlighted.
hope the roads remain clear for you, my lord.
Yeah, bro, me too.
All of a sudden.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to wear this for now. I might be able to go to an armor and upgrade it. In fact, I am very curious to see how it would look if I were to do that.
They clutched their throats.
But that's a bladesmith. That's a Fletcher. I don't know if there is an armor here. There is, but this says there are no upgrades available. So I'm guessing this means that this armor just is how it is. See the trappers over here by the waterfall.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord.
Can you give me, yeah, more oil pouches? You most
I
definitely
hope it
can.
helps.
It will. I forget that you can sell stuff too, but I feel like it's not really necessary with how much I have. Okay, where is there a...
Respect my Jito, but I'll do anything for the ghost.
Happy to hear that. Where is the armorer here? Again, I can talk to the bladesmith. There's the armorer. I can talk to the bladesmith because I have enough to upgrade the sword for the final time, but a part of me doesn't want to yet. I kind of want to go back to Taka's apprentice at Komatsu Forge.
Allow me to strengthen your armor.
There were three I'll never forget.
What would you like to improve?
Okay, so you actually
I
cannot...
have no way to strengthen your armor.
I forgot that it looks different, fully upgraded. I've been wearing it the default way for so long.
Never hear of them. And the samurai thus.
Armor like that will never fail you, my lord.
Alright, do any of you have anything for me? Anything to talk about? You look like an interesting fellow. I like your hat.
Poor man. Once the Mongols take you, the only way out is death.
I hear they treat him like a slave. Anything he wants.
Maybe for now, but he'll get what's coming.
Okay, do I want to look at this with the different appearance? Cape and everything? I mean, it's pretty nice. I can't lie. I don't like it as much fully upgraded. I can't lie about that. I think the default is pretty clean. And the second, I think I'm gonna wear the second for a little bit.
You're monsters.
But later. Later. Alright, well, I've only been live for 40 minutes, and I'm right here. So, I might as well just go talk to Yuna. Because I have no other quests to do here. I mean, I can clear out this fort that I heard about, or this one as well. And then I could look at these two undiscovered locations. I'm glad that I can actually fast travel back to the mountain, that's nice. But like, aside from that, I have no other missions up in this part of the map that I have to do. So I'm just gonna chat with Yuna. I've got all geared up, everything that I should need. I think it's time to meet with her. But give me a moment. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Said I wouldn't be long. Let me make sure I do this now before my hair dries out in too poofy of a state. Usually I have to catch it when it's like just about to dry out, so that way I can get it into the look that I want to have it hold for a while. I think that's about as good as I can get it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Pardon the dent. The dent will go away. It is a little coiled over here. One more moment. I'm not gonna go too crazy over it. Practically no different from how it was, but it's fine. It's chill. Okay. Alright. Now time to continue the story.
It's good to have some extra hands around here.
Saw you run a Mongol through. Terrified me. Until I remembered you're on our side.
Do I have to walk in front of you to talk?
How are the others?
Ready to follow wherever you lead. The sensei told them you're the only person on Tsushima who can kill the Khan.
I can't do it alone. Or without a plan of attack.
We know he's at Port Izmi, surrounded by an army.
We need to know the weakness in their defense, how to get past them, and where to find the Khan.
Sounds like we need a hawk's view of the place. I know where we can get one. We'll have cover of darkness if we leave now. Port Izmi. We'll have a better view from the lighthouse. Just need to get up there.
Without being noticed. Let's move.
Alright. Another
Why
stealth
would the Khan
mission.
come up here?
He'll sail for our mainland. Attack it, just like he did here. This is our last chance to stop him.
That would be
These flowers.
The same ones I used to make my poison.
pretty
Mongols have been
reassuring.
here picking them.
The
To
Shogun.
use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
I'm gonna say it was a mistake.
I was too eager to stop the Khan.
You couldn't have known he'd learn from you.
It was always a risk. Now our people may suffer even more.
You're right. We need to kill him. Soon.
We can't get in the front, but we could climb around the cliff.
And sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
Okay, well, I feel like 2 dead bodies are gonna be pretty easily found and pretty... Like, it's gonna keep them on pretty high alert. Because at some point, someone's going to come to relieve these guys. That was supposed to kick him off the cliff. How upsetting. Lame. I honestly almost want to reset to see if I can actually do that or not. I switched my stance and everything, man. Button. How do I sheath? There we go. Keep forgetting. Okay, I can't goof off and kick this guy down as much as I'd like to. You know, shut the fuck up. Also, Yuna, you are also allowed to kill people. You don't have to just watch me do it the whole time. I miss Tomoe. I'm glad I didn't move for it right then, because this guy might be able to spot him. That would have been bad. I think once he's dead, it'll be completely fine, because he's behind what looks to be some kind of, like, boxes or something. Once the guy on the steps is looking the different, like a different direction, I'll go in for this guy. I think the guy that's currently facing the guy on the steps, that's at the bottom, will end up coming back over here. So it kind of just depends on how the rotation works out. Unless neither of them move from this point, they're just scripted to stay there. Which may actually be true. I guess maybe I'm supposed to go down here. Am I allowed to go in for an assassination here? It says they won't see him. He's behind some hay. I don't know how you missed that, but I guess I'm cool with it, because otherwise, if I had to go in for a chain assassination later, seeing as that guy's facing the main entrance, it would be kind of difficult. If there's a guy that's just facing their direction that can't get caught in that. An artifact here. Milk pot. Being nomadic and pastoral, the Mongols' primary food groups are milk products and a variety of meats, centering around the livestock herds they travel with. Even so, the Mongols rarely drink fresh milk, instead relying on fermentation to produce alcoholic drinks, processed curds, yogurts, and arak. Okay. That's a little weird. You'd think fresh milk would be the easiest. I hope they do, I would like to see stashing bodies, and I mean, the game is going to come out this year, so I doubt they're going to add any, like, requested features that I'm coming up with now. I'm a little bit late to the party, but I hope they thought about adding, like, dragging people as shields. Oh, now they move. Okay, I don't actually have to kill this guy. I might just because I want to, for the love of the game, but... This could be another fun instance of will it let me kick him off? And I'm guessing the answer will be no. It did! It did let me kick him off. I'm so happy. Alright. Redeemed. Let's take the barrels.
What's in all these barrels?
It's the flowers.
Supplies?
Flowers. Poison. One barrel holds enough to kill hundreds. Khan will use this against the mainland. We can't let him leave Tsushima. We'll scout Port Izumi from the top of the lighthouse.
Right behind you.
That is a lot of poison.
Look at the waves. They're flat.
The kind you see before a storm.
That could work to our advantage. For now, I'll leave the lighthouse dark. Make sure the Mongols can't use it when the storm hits.
What's stopping them from lighting
We
it?
can relight it once they're gone. Let's get a look at the port.
Why wouldn't the Mongols just light it?
Over here.
It's not like it's necessarily that complicated.
Let's find our plan of attack. We could place archers there.
Force the Mongols to fight uphill?
Colton would send horsemen to outflank us. See how the birds are circling?
Like they're scared of something on its way.
The storm. Preparing to fly inland for shelter. The Mongols left that area empty,
Too open. Can't defend it.
but a good place for an ambush. That ridge has an open sightline to the Mongol fleet.
Imagine what we could do to their ships if we had our own watchers.
True, I didn't even think about that. The idea of getting our own watches is kind of crazy.
The harbor master's estate. The Khan may have taken it for himself.
Close to the docks. And his fleet. Makes sense.
Khan is almost ready to sail for our mainland. With ships full of men, explosives, and my poison. If we don't stop him here, the shogunate will fall.
Storm is our key to beating him.
When it comes, the Khan will have to shelter his fleet in the bay. That's when we strike.
Destroy his ships and everything on them. To do this, we'll need Mongol weapons.
A simple task for a master thief.
We'll need fighters too.
A small force could distract the Mongols, while I get inside Port Izumi. Kill the Khan.
It could work.
Let's get back to Jokaku and prepare.
What's up, Sword Art Queen? I'm doing well. I got my last mythic technique from the main story, at least. Got the Way of the Flame, and got the Mongol commander's armor. So now I just have story to do. At least for the time being. I was gonna say at the end of that cutscene, I get the impression that the Khan's going to know that at any point that somebody decides to directly attack his fleet, Jin's probably gonna be there, unless it's Lord Shimura. Part of the Jito. When the next storm hits, we attack Oten Khan. We may not succeed, but with the right help, we may stand a chance. I should check on Yuna at Shokaku Temple to make our preparations. Contact Lord Shimura to coordinate your attack. Okay, sure enough. Another gift. Good, good. I'll go grab that. And then am I just, am I to assume that Yuna just happened to... Oh, there's something up there. That Yuna just happened to get the watches already? Or do I get to do that alongside here? Thank you. I hope it's not too difficult. We'll see. Hey, it's the Sly Cooper headband. Crooked comma headband. Reap your enemies like rice at harvest time. Nice. So if I put that on, and I got one that's called Sly Tanuki, right? Or no, that was the sword that I got. I got the Sly Tanuki sword. But then if I do, I need a mask. I think the mask is what I need. But for Gosaku's armor, I can do Ocean's Guardian. With, do I have to wear the headband? I'm kind of surprised I can't just wear the helmet. Let's see, where is it in this list? Crooked comma is what I'm looking for. That's what it was called, right? Crooked comma? Yeah, there it is. Bam. And then I throw the sword on. Where is this thing? Worst mission you've ever had? Ew. That's a... Yeah! Dress up as a legendary thief! Awesome. That is pretty funny, actually, that's an Easter egg and an achievement. I wonder if there is one for the Delson headband. But I'm gonna go back to normal now. As funny as I think this reference is. Right. I'm looking for Gosaku's helmet. I saw his headband, which is pretty cool, actually. I suppose I could just do the headband. But, I kind of like the helmet. I don't know, I might throw on Sunrise Dominion. It's kind of growing on me. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a trophy where you can kick an enemy off a high point, and the trophy is called This is Japan, actually. Okay. That's pretty good. I wonder if they have a similar one for Odyssey, since that one's actually in ancient Greece. I do love when games have like those achievements or trophies that are like long-standing jokes. Like, I'm pretty sure Halo has a couple across the series where like Halo 3 will have the beginning of a joke for an achievement, and then Halo 3 ODST has another one, like the rest of it, and then Reach might have another part or something like that, but it's always funny to me. Well, let me pick a custom bow for this too. Oh, you know, I probably left Burning Fang on because I might have worn the black outfit. Not black outfit, the red outfit. I think for now I'll do Storming Falcon, but how about the longbow? The longbow will definitely just leave with Scarlet Knight. It's the best match. Alright, we're gonna upgrade the armor appearance. We're gonna go to that tier 2. I like that look. Not too much cloth covering the front. Still get to see a lot of the detail. We get a little cape now and some armor plating on the shoulders. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I am curious. I don't really want to lose my ghost stance, but I do want to know how far it will let me fall before it like forces me to just die, you know? I feel like you should let me hit the ground, right? I'm not like that high up. We ball. I do spend a lot of time on fashion. I don't know. I want to make sure that he's dripped out. Pick my favorite fit at the end of the game, I guess. I still like Tadeure's armor for the legend of it, for the lore. The fact that I actually got to wear it to free Asimo Bay, just like the hero did.
Like that too. He fights for us. No.
Okay, you know, let me gather this first. I don't mean to just ego you like that, but I want to see what this was. Speaking of fashion, got a new mask, Venerable Spirit, worn by warriors who have earned respect. Okay. That would be super goofy if I could see that in the cutscene.
Killed rats and pests in his great.
I've got some good news.
Still beautiful here. Are the plans coming?
Kenji found where we can steal watches from the Mongols. I'm heading there now.
That's a good start. But we need more fighters.
No.
My uncle wants the Khan dead as much as we do. He'll join our attack.
He'll throw you in prison.
I'll write him a message. Leave it in his quarters.
In a castle full of samurai.
I'll be gone before they know I was there.
Okay. I'm starting to see why you said this is the worst mission you've had. I wasn't expecting it to be like this.
Let's hope my uncle reads it.
Wait, am I currently... No, I'm not in his quarters. Okay, I'm riding
I'm
it
not
in
letting
Temple
you
right
leave
now.
without a good horse.
Oh, let's go!
I can't replace what you lost.
Yeah, they can kill this one
One of these a
too.
chance.
Frick. Okay. Good. So they didn't spoil it, because I see this is the deluxe edition horse. And at the beginning of the game it says you won't be able to change it. I don't really want the deluxe still, because like, it looks weird. I don't know, it looks great, but the coat is just a little weird. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Can I pick the shitty one? No, I can't. Oh, I can! I can pick the shitty one! I'm not going to. Man, that'd be terrible if I just stuck with that one. This is tough now, actually. I don't want to do the deluxe one, because it just looks a little too vibrant. But now I don't know, do I want a white horse? Or do I want the gray one? I think I'm leaning towards the gray one. It's most similar to Kage. Am I locked in if I pick it? We'll be with you for your entire journey. Okay, if I press E on this, is it going to lock in the choice? Because I know it keeps saying you have a digital deluxe horse available. Let me save. Let me save now. So that way if I have to manually reload, I can. Okay, it does let me opt out of that. Is there any difference? No, it's just the looks. I'm pretty sure at least. It wouldn't be pay to win like that, no way. Trying to envision, like, what horse do I want to ride with whatever armor and stuff I'd wear after the campaign. Because, like, let's assume I wear the Traveler's armor. I'd probably want the white horse. But with my current armor, I'd want the gray horse. With the Ronin attire, I'd probably want the gray horse. With Gosaku's, the white horse. With the Sakai clan armor, the gray horse. Let me look at the list. The fashion will be what decides. The Kinsei armor, probably the white horse. So like, I'm thinking white horse. I'm never going to wear this, but that could be either one, so it doesn't matter. Gray horse. So we're 1-to-1 right now. White horse. So if the white horse is the first option, we're 2-to-1. Gray horse. Now we're 2-to-2. Although the white would look fine too. White horse. So now we're 3-to-2. Gray horse. So now we're 3-to-3. We're now 4-to-3. We're now 4-to-4. I'm not gonna wear this either, but this would be 4-to-5 actually. It's gonna be, I'm picking the gray one. I just like the gray one. I like the gray one. It's fine. Do I get to name him?
Easy there. It's all right.
Oh, I do. Yes. Nice, nice, nice.
What will you name this one?
Oh, from Kage to Kaze? I do kind of like Nobu, though. But the guiding wind has been with me the entire game. I'm gonna go with Kaze. Am I, though? I kind of fuck with Nobu. Shut up, bro. You better not be yapping like this the rest of the game. I'm gonna go with Kaze.
Swift as the wind.
Good choice. How will you get inside your uncle's castle?
I grew up there, and I still remember every hidden path through those old walls. Even as a boy, Lord Shimura couldn't keep up with me. Quickly, Kaze!
I wonder if I didn't choose Kage the first time around. If I didn't choose a black horse and name it Kage, would that have been an option now? I kind of want to look it up. For real? The two that you don't choose are the ones that you get later in the game? That's fucked. That's so fucked. So, like... Motherfucker. I wouldn't have been able to name him. Maybe I could have, because I'm pretty sure Sky was an option. So if I just chose the white horse the first time around and named him Sky, then I could have had Kage for the rest of the game. Sucker punch, you assholes. Wouldn't even let me get Kage too. I could have just named him the same thing. Alright, Kaze, let's see what you can do here. Think about it. Think about it. I kind of wanted to light it on fire, but I also didn't want to burn the oil that I got. Okay.
We'll get through this.
Can't believe it, bro. My favorite horse. I could have had it. I didn't know, but I could have had it. I do think it'd be funny to choose like the sickly one. No running. Okay, the bird actually doesn't have to die. I can leave the bird. It's kind of hard to perfect parry these guys. Like, I think I'm hitting it too early. But I'm always worried that it's gonna hit me. There we go. Probably had rabies. I was kind of playing with them. Doing a little bit of practice.
My prayers have been answered.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
I'd be honored if you had this.
You know, apparently our friend had spoiled for Offrey that the horse would die. I was fortunate enough to not know. Somewhat fortunate, but now I'm kind of thinking, a part of me wishes that someone would have been like, well, I don't know how they would have implied to me that I shouldn't pick the horse that I wanted without just straight up lying. Like, it would have had to be like, Eli knew I was going to start playing before I did, and he goes, you shouldn't pick the black horse because he's slower than the others. Pick whichever other one you want. Does that mean if you pick the deluxe edition horse at the beginning, it just dies? And you don't get it for the rest of the game? Or do they let you choose the deluxe again? Like, do you get another... Well, the deluxe, the first, I don't think looked the same. So I guess there's two different deluxe horses? Maybe I'm wrong. But anyhow, yeah, I guess you would have had to be like, yeah, the black horse is slower than the others. Like, it's healthier but slower. You should choose the gray horse for average or white horse for faster or whatever. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. And then after the horse dies, he'd be like, yeah, I lied to you. But that's the only way I could see him saying it without like, or getting me in a good spot without spoiling it. I did not cry, but I was a little... I don't know how to say it. I was stunned, because I was not expecting it. I really didn't think that after all of that time bonding with the horse, and getting to, like, pick saddles and stuff for it, that they would actually kill off the horse. And then... The fact that it wasn't even the Mongols. Like, if it were into the game, Khotan Khan kills your horse or steals it from you or something, I'm like, like, That's worse, but maybe not worse. But like that sucks, but okay. I get it. Into the game, Jin loses something else, but nah. They're supposed to be my allies. They'd be the ones you trust the most. Would you be distraught to not have Kage now if you never picked him? You just miss your I mean, yes, but I picked Kage because I like the fact that it was a solid black horse named Knight. At least I think that's what Kage said at the beginning. It means knight. That's not my horse. So like it was a pretty good combination of elements there. Because I did consider the white horse the first time around. And I was like, I don't know. I don't like that one as much. I do like white horses. Like if I'm playing Minecraft, white horse diamond armor, black horse iron armor. Aesthetics are excellent. But I don't know, man. Yes, if I had picked this one and it were named something else, because I don't think wind was an option, but say I had picked it, then yeah, I'd be sad they killed this one. But I would feel a little better knowing that my top preference I'm able to keep for the rest of the time that I played the game. Talking Shadow, that's what it was, yeah. I'm just weird, but you can kill any character in the game and it will hurt my horse. I don't blame you there. I feel like that's the case with a lot of animals. It's like John Wick. Like the foxes, if I could bond with one of the foxes and like have that one follow me around, my own little Okami buddy, and then an enemy or an ally killed the fucking fox, I'd have just straight lined the rest of the campaign to get revenge. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, what do you do that for? They didn't deserve that. Kage, I understood, was unfortunate collateral damage. I'm not happy about it, by any means, but it's not like Lord Shimura wanted the horse dead. Now the other samurai, the underlings that I'm pretty sure called out to aim for it and shot at it, just assholes. Terrible people. Okay, so I'm curious now. Obviously, I can't just go across the water here, so maybe I'm supposed to go around from the north. Currently at the north. But going around from here would be kind of a pain.
Uncle.
Oh, I'm close enough, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. I guess it almost happened, yeah, I mean... Kage pushed forward
Jin, why
much
did you
longer than
run
I think was
away?
expected.
I wanted to catch an eel for your dinner.
Were you planning to catch it with your bare hands?
Yuzo said you'd get rid of me as soon as you had a son of your own.
Jin, come here. Your friend is wrong. The path ahead may take a lifetime.
but I will walk it with you. Always.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that after he seemed so cool and like he'd become his own person at the beginning of the game when you meet him, he still holds on to that, I don't know, that jealousy, not jealousy, that envy of Jin being a samurai and having won the tournament.
Watching the cliff face.
Are you sure there's a fisherman right here? I feel like he's gonna know exactly who I am.
Colder than last time.
Be careful, Ghost. The samurai are watching for you.
Okay, fisherman's chill. Yeah, I was so convinced he was gonna be such a bro. So happy running missions with him, meeting his band of Ronin. And they all turned their backs on you.
If I attack the gods, it will prove I'm the monster they think I am.
Lord Shimura will give a speech outside the main keep later. He wants to rally the men. Maybe we're finally going to march against the Khan.
Lord Shimura's quarters. Okay. I mean, that's the building over there. There's a guy by the bridge, but he didn't take it. I was expecting there to be a guiding wind here. Oh, there is. I can just barely see it. But it's definitely not holding my hand like I feel like the previous stealth missions did. It's not making it incredibly obvious which route I should take.
Knowing him, he's dragging the Khan back here right now. Let's hope so.
What's your business inside?
Lord Shimura requested fresh supplies. We've come to deliver them.
Very good. Open the gate! Let them through!
You said it was pretty easy to get caught, so I'm hoping that now that this guy's crossed by the bridge, this will be an easier route to take. I don't see any flowers to hide in, but I might be able to just take advantage of the natural cover. I guess flowers are more of a natural cover than the logs and whatnot, and rocks. So it looks like they're still repairing the bridge. How is Jin going to get up? I went under the bridge last time. So I guess I could do that again. I guess that's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Could use my grappling hook under the bridge, or find a way to make sure I'm not seen.
Find a way to make sure I'm not seen. Oh, I guess they're bringing supplies, aren't they? Is that supposed to indicate that I could hide in the cart? I'm gonna go the grapple route. You know me. I'm already here, so. Maybe it's a little lackluster because I've already done this in a previous mission, but...
All right, everything's in order. You can go.
What was that all about? Lord Shimura, can't be too careful. The Mongols turned the
Ah, they were going to inspect the cart anyway.
But we're not warriors. We're merchants. Remember old Arataro, the silk trader? I hear he got some of the ghost's poison and used it in Lady Kimi. She was his only business rival. Now she's a bloated corpse. The poison made her bleed from her mouth. That's why they search our cart. Who knows what we might be bringing?
I would never hurt Lord Shimura.
Me neither. But that's just how things are now.
You've turned to face me. That's a problem. And that's spiked, so I can't get up it. Yep, I didn't even think it would hurt me, but okay. Can I get on top of this rock? Can? I'm honestly astonished.
Warriors, you have all journeyed far to defend me. And I am honored to lead you in a battle against the greatest enemy we have ever faced. The Mongols murder women and children. We will not let these atrocities go unpunished. We will deliver the Shogun's justice and send our enemies to the hell they deserve. In the days ahead, we will march north to hunt the enemy and trap the cart. We will find his hiding place and burn him. He will serve as an example to all of what awaits those who dare challenge us. We will remind our people who their protectors are. Not a dishonorable ghost spreading terror and poisoning our land.
Well, if he's over there now.
Who embody the true spirit of the samurai. Pray to our gods for strength and courage. I will see you again.
Please tell me he doesn't turn. I'm wondering if there's a way that I can get behind him and around. I don't want to risk using my wind chimes and not black powder bombs, firecrackers if I don't have to. But I could tell there was very clearly a wind chime given to me. So I am under the impression that it is for the purpose of directing the attention away from me. Although I really do wonder what I'm supposed to do in this specific situation, because I don't see a way to get past the guys that are facing the fire, that are sitting at the fire, as well as the guy that's by that door. It looks like I can almost climb up right there, but I think the cliffside, like the foundation below the house, is too sheer of an incline. I don't think Jin will have anything to grab. And I'm clearly not able to, like, skirt around this way. So I don't know, just leaves me to wonder. Maybe there's a way if I go as high as I possibly can. I guess it's just smart anyway. I can get a better overview of things. I wish I could do some like finals movement tech right now and jump on the rail and then jump again to get up there. Do a little double hop. That was close. That was close, but gotta be careful I don't just immediately hop off the roof. Okay. So how am I going to get past all of these guys? I can get behind them over there. I'm just gonna use the bow to get a zoom. Yeah, so I can get over that way. And I don't think he would spot me if I'm that far away. So maybe I just send it and then... But how do I get them to... Ooh. Once I'm back there, I could black powder bomb the opposite direction. So that way they all come back to this building. And then I just go around. Or at least I shift their attention long enough for me to get behind the barrels. I got ghost technology after all. I should probably get to using it. Oh, and you move once I drop down. See, I was not expecting that. Okay, so once you're not facing me, I think I actually could just sneak over. And roll across. Good to know. Oh, and I see what I thought was a person standing over there actually was a hole in the wall. Unless the guy just moved over to the other side of the gate. Okay, I gotta worry a little bit about the two in conversation right now turning to spot me. How long do you stay in conversation? Are you there forever now?
The Mongols have
Nope.
How do we defend against that?
Watch what you eat and drink, and don't let their arrows hit you.
Yeah, going around seems preposterous, so... You're currently facing me, actually. I might be able to get in without you spot. Oh, you're not facing me, you're facing away.
Uncle, he can't know I'm here.
We should have delivered that speech together.
Damn you, Jin.
And he climbed quickly. I'll take some leather. Did the other guy just despawn? What was that? It is a little weird to me that the NPC scripting only really shift if I get like super close to him. Don't worry, I'll examine that.
Yuzo, live your next life better than this one.
A stirring speech, Lord Shimura. May it carry us to victory.
The Mongols have much to answer for. It is our duty to ensure their threat never reaches the Shogun's domain.
I've heard the Khan now wields the same poison as Lord Sakai.
Do not speak his name in my presence.
Forgive me, my lord.
Because of him, bandits have learned to use poison to murder our people. The ghost has unleashed a hell upon this island. Keep a close eye on the camp. Report anything unusual.
Of course, Lord Shimura. I will take the first watch.
You're not
His
actively
quarters are on the
facing
top
it,
floor. Now's my chance to get up there.
but I'm curious if I can go through that window over there. I don't think I should. 'Cause the guy by this door is actually facing it. Oh, never mind. He's behind a shoji panel. That's what they're called, right? Shoji doors? Oh, it's not even a door. It actually is just a panel. Okay, so I might be in his peripheral if I enter right here. But I shouldn't be in the others if I enter over there. The ladder is what I'm curious about. I can't see it from my current location. Oh, I can actually. It's by the other window. I'll go that way. Maybe I should have worn the Sly Cooper fit for this. It'd be pretty fitting. Okay. Not knowing what's on the other side of this door before I enter is a little concerning to me. But he's moving along.
The Mongols have suffered defeats at Granite Pass and Jogaku Temple. We believe the Ghost is responsible for both. What do you wish to do?
We will deal with the ghost once we defeat the Mongols.
The Shogun's orders were clear.
I am aware of his orders. Our first priority remains the Mongols and their leader.
Of course, Lord Shimura.
Have you learned the Khan's location?
The scouts we sent north never returned. I fear they were caught or killed.
Show me where they were searching. We will march in their footsteps and see where they lead.
Okay, I don't think anybody's going to enter over here. So I might pass through this opening to see if there's anything in here.
My old room.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if I'll ever be welcome back.
There is something to discover here. Well, let me grab this. It's okay. It's a curious place to have a ladder.
Leave the message where he can see it.
Artifacts, I think. No? Okay, maybe not. I figured there'd be something to find in here. I want to make sure that I look around a little before I just place it. I'll at least take the leather.
He's here! Guards!
Uncle, forgive me for not facing you in person. The Khan's fleet has gathered at Port Izumi. His ships are loaded with poison that will devastate the Shogun's army. But when the next storm arrives, I plan to kill the Khan and sink his fleet. I ask that you join me. I hope we can meet again. If not as father and son, then as warriors who have walked different paths. Whatever you believe I've become, I will always be your family.
Art of the Jido. Eternal blue sky. The storm is coming. It's time we make our final preparations to strike Khotan Khan. I don't know if we'll survive, and I don't know if Lord Shimmer will reinforce us, but I can't turn back now. Yuna should be with the others at Jogaku Temple. I should speak with her before we end this. Alright, well. But you killed my... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was pretty fucked up. At least now I can put a different saddle on this guy, I guess. Kage never got to wear Racing Crane. That's so sad. I mean, it looks good on this horse, don't get me wrong. It probably would have looked pretty good on the white horse, too. But man. How terrible. How terrible. I'm glad I have a healthy looking horse now, though. It's not the same, but it's okay. Sora? That's a good choice too, yeah. I don't know if I just forgot that was one of the options, or if I just didn't see it. Hey, buddy. Soro's wind. Got it. Man, I want to keep going, but I've been live for almost 2 hours, and like this is a pretty good spot to call it before the final mission. Plus, I have the day after tomorrow off, so that'd be fun. Oh, we got a runner. Do a little playing with that dude. Oh, I forgot they drown. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Kaze did say wind, but I also know that there can be synonyms, so I wasn't entirely certain if that was just like a repeated phrase with 2 different names in the game. But yeah, I do remember reading that one of the names was Sky, and I was thinking if I pick the white horse, I might choose the name Sky. But man, I wish I would have. I wish I would have chose the white horse. I mean, I didn't want the white horse to die either, but I guess I wish I chose the gray horse first. I don't know, or the. Is that a Mongol on the roof? This was previously just a bunch of civilians in this building. Now there's a Sashimoto banner in there? What the fuck? Whatever, dog. You know, I'm curious. If I wear the commander's armor and just going for a quick little kill. How much is it slow detection? Quite significantly. That's crazy. I can, as long as I don't stay like right in front of them, that's awesome. I can just walk around. La di da di da. Alright. Decapitated with the power of just the sheer burst of air. Twinsies! Throw it. Okay, weird throw. You're getting awfully close to the water there, pal. It's getting a little deep for you. Ooh. I want to get him in the building if I can. My favorite ability in the game. This wind stance, whatever this is. It's incredible. Whoa, hey now. Chill out. Alright, get in the building. That was a little far. Oh, we're getting there. All right. Are you just gonna hit yourself? You sure are. That was just stupid. Just goofy. What am I looking for? Not a sticky bomb. What happened to the... Oh, it's a throwable. Right. I wanted to put him in there and throw a black powder bomb, but I forgot that I changed my stance. And just fucking killed him. Whatever. I got him where I wanted him to be. I also got to test the armor out. This shit's kind of crazy. I am being a bully, yeah. Yeah, I should have chose the digital deluxe edition horse the first time around. Then I could have got Kage the second. How's it going, fellas? Don't mind me. Status report. I wonder if they'll notice the body. Ninja roll. Double ninja roll. Yeah, so making a build where I can do that Way of the Flame and then whatever that dance is called, Dance of Wrath, that's what it is. That'd be a lot of fun.
We make a good team, don't we?
Alright, well. Yeah, so next up, I guess, is... I'm guessing, like, the last mission, or second to last? So... With the name Eternal Blue Sky, though, I feel like it's a pretty good name for a final mission. So, let's leave off here. And, I gotta remember, next time I play, to save the game before I start the mission. Because I know that there's gonna be an option between two choices. I don't know what the choices are, but they will give me a certain die for each choice. And to get both, I need to make sure I get the die, back out, and start the mission again. And if I fuck it up, then I gotta reload the save. So if I don't have the save, then I'm cooked. But hopefully I won't mess it up. So, second to last. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So. But I gotta work in the morning again, so I should get going. Thank you for popping in and hanging out and chatting. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of this game has to offer. And, I guess bonding with my new horse. I'm glad that I finally don't have to ride the sickly one anymore. You can live a life of, I don't know, freedom and joy and hopefully some peace. But yeah, this is going to be it for me. This is my jumping off point. Hopefully I'll be back at it. If not tomorrow, then maybe the next day. We will see. But all I gotta say for now is thank you everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate it as always. I appreciate all of you. I wish you all the best. Good luck with whatever you got going on. And I think that's about it. Best wishes. Appreciate you. Love you. Have a good one. See you around. Peace. Bye-bye.